Question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Well, good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka AM Morning, aka I am a queen in go-go. Okay, aka I got a lot of AKAs. I want to tell you guys good morning and thank you for hanging and banging with me on this Freaky Friday. Yes, let's come through, y'all.
Yeah.
I want to say good morning to Mr. Molly Mall. That's my super producer, Molly Moss, the CMOS boss. Good morning to you too, Lee. Hey. Lee, what is you doing? I can't.
Me and my welfare internet. I ain't even got welfare. It won't let me stay on. That keeps giving me the... Huh?
I didn't say nothing. You said, huh?
I said my welfare internet.
Your welfare
internet. Yeah, my welfare internet. It don't even give me... Yeah, EBT internet. I don't even get EBT. I just won't stay on long enough. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody?
Better today. We all doing good over here. It's Freaky Friday. I'm waiting for Rodney and Louisa supposed to come through. JoJo baby and Kiani. All these people. I'm coming. Do I have to give them wellness checks? I don't know. Wellness checks. I don't want me to give you a wellness check. I do like the doctor. Don't want me to do that. Pop on the blood.
It looks like my face is a little swollen.
Maybe because you close up to the camera. Swollen? No, it don't look like it. You close up to the camera. That's because you like, look. Lee, get out the damn camera. She crazy, y'all.
Look at here.
She got the good eye in the camera.
It's
wow.
Hey, because I woke up this morning basically unable to see. Everything's foggy. Nothing is. I mean, not everything, but it's hard for me to see right now.
You know what? I find that really interesting because I woke up in the morning, the same thing, and my eyes, I'm noticing because of the allergies, they're weeping a lot more. And when I wake up, it is definitely hard for me to focus on what I need to do. Let me see. Are we on Facebook? When I say hello. Let me see.
Freaky Friday. Hold on, let me stop this dishwasher. I'm cleaning and trying to get my wall of beauty. You know, I got these DIY projects, right?
Right.
Hold on a moment. You know, I have a few DIY projects, right? Check out this wall that I'm doing. I gotta reset it. I'm not a
handyman
designing type person. I'm not. I have no skills in trying to design anything. So, but this is my latest masterpiece right here.
Oh, what do you think? Is that you? Look at that. I said, look at that.
Yeah. And I'm not finished. Right here, I messed around when I was putting this up. I knocked that down, so I got to fix that and put this back. I got to fix this one. So it'll be on there like this one over here.
Friday.
But I'm working on it. I still have a few more pictures to hang. Like these right here. And I got some more somewhere. I just got to get them down. Once I get this done, then hopefully the guys will show up tomorrow and get the floor done, and then I can have it right and be happy in my house. But I'm getting it. It's getting there.
Okay. It's getting there. Look, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to see down and look to see what I'm trying to do. Get it up doing what it do. Trying to make sure we're up and popping on Facebook. And when my guests come in, because the question of the day came to me by the way of my super producer yesterday. It was something that he saw it and it triggered him. So he was like, you know what? It's Freaky Friday. Give everybody, what do they think about this? And it's a short video. So I'm going to wait till the men come in. Because again, I need some male testosterone, some official penis juice to come up in here to tell us what they think. That doesn't mean that they're thinking is correct. It's just, I just want their point of view, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, what's your point of view? What are you thinking? I'm thinking what I'm thinking of is 9 after 10:39, and where they at? Men don't believe in being prompt, and I hit everybody up early this morning, like 7 o'clock. Okay, let me see.
Well, I don't have any official male juices. I only have half of it because I don't have a lot of testosterone. I don't have a lot of male juices.
You don't have a lot of male juices. I think there's a reason why. There's a reason. There is a reason why.
So that goes, but that goes along with a trans guy telling a female that she's authentic
woman, an original. Yes. Did you get your link to come on the show?
Okay, let me get on there.
Okay.
I don't think that's
Grand Rise, Rita. The question. Wait a minute. I gotta get. Well, I want Louisa to get in on this because she is a woman, and this is a question that a man or statement that this man is going around making, and I need to feel. Y'all need to tell me how y'all feel. Molly got the video. He gonna share it, and y'all tell me how y'all feel about this. So we getting it in. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not being rude, guys. I'm just inviting the people in to come in on the group because we got to get the question. Okay, Molly got it ready. So I guess I can go ahead and show the video. Grand Rising, Kenny. I guess I can show the video to you all, and you all tell me what do you think about it? Because I already know it's some BS about this. You know what he said, because it's an inaccurate statement. And like I said, the viewpoint is not of the show. It's my own personal viewpoint, and it's my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I just ask that everyone else respect what I hold true and what I believe, which is my opinion. You know, but I'm gonna we're gonna play the video, and for those who come in later, we'll run it back for them, because I know they're gonna be like, what? But since you here, Lee, we here and we on time. Let's see the video, Marley.
I'm here.
Something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud.
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Wow. If it wasn't for government assistance, there would be a lot more deadbeat mothers than it is deadbeat fathers. Now, when I unwind that, what do you mean? The reason why the women, a lot of the women are on assistance is because the father are the deadbeats from the beginning, missing in action. That's what the government assistance or supplement, assist the women to go back to work, because it's the women that got to get out there, go back to work, and pull herself up by her bootstraps. I disagree with that phase. And another thing, I don't know any of my friends or the women in my circle, nobody is on public assistance. So I don't know if it's an age thing or group thing or whatever have you. Because I'm like, every woman I know works a couple of jobs if they have to. I'm the only one out of our group that doesn't work, out of my group of friends and associates, that doesn't work a regular job because I'm disabled. Other than that, I used to work 2 or 3 jobs. So I'm not understanding, if it wasn't for public assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers. But what about the mothers that work every day?
What he didn't say was the structure of how these men was taken out of these women's lives. That's number one. Number two, man don't work, man don't eat. Just that simple.
Yeah,
woman saved.
But they're saying is a lot of deadbeat women out there. If it wasn't his thing, if it wasn't for government assistance. Well, what does government assistance have to do with women being deadbeat?
Have to do. He's trying to justify his means with being a dead ass beat.
I'm trying to figure that out. What the government assistance? Because whether you get government assistance or not, you still could be a deadbeat mama. So I don't get that. A lot of you women will be deadbeat.
You can get
a deadbeat is a deadbeat with the help of the government or without the help of the government.
Yeah, I mean, but I've known women that get the check and go get their nails and shit done and don't buy the kids nothing.
I know, and then when the check time come, they eat shrimp. Them and their boyfriend.
Yeah,
I know a lot of deadbeat women, but none of them are my friends. None of them are in my circle. It's the people that you see like that. You see all of them Keishas and Karens out there with the long nails and all. You see those people that's living in those families, but I do believe it's just a small amount.
Did you see the one deadbeat?
If the government didn't give them help, what will they do to pay full rent and take care of their kids? Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you're a deadbeat parent, I know people that a deadbeat parent, if the government don't give you help, you still gonna be a deadbeat Even if you work a job, you can still be a deadbeat, not taking care of your responsibilities, not getting your priorities straight, not taking care of your kids. A woman could always sell some tail. A woman could always find a man to fund her project.
Yeah.
To fund the project.
Myself.
Oh, good morning, Kiani. Good morning, JoJo, baby. Boom. So we talking about deadbeats. Did y'all see the video? What that man said?
No.
Molly, okay, y'all check this out. Molly, run that video back. This is what everybody in Up in Arms about. Check this out, y'all. It's short, but catch it.
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Boom. So y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it. Do both of y'all got kids? Right. So how do you feel about what that man said? Do you think it's accurate?
That's just a response in the separation of the home. You know what I mean? That's just a response to the separation of the home. We've been hardened and to tell some truths. Now, there is some truth to that. I mean, if the government would have said, we get to keep the kid, we're going to give you a house and a check, then the fathers would be at home taking care of the kids with the house and the check. We're going to give you housing and a food and a check. Of course.
You know, Jack, you're so unhappy. Come on, man. You saw that man stuff, Jack? I ain't gonna be around it, man.
If a man had that, if you gave a man housing and that and kept the woman away from the house, then of course there'd be more deadbeat women than there would be dads. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
it's the same. It's kind of true. I mean, there is some truth to it.
He said if it wasn't for government assistance, there'd be more deadbeat women than it would be men. And
hey, what's going on?
Because the women in my circle
I'm
all
on the podcast thing now. What's going on?
I'm just saying, like, let's just say some my experience is like with government assistance for somebody that uses it to the fullest. Of course they work, but they might have took the assistance when they were going through the baby, having the kid, and got a check for a minute while they got back on their feet. Might have went and got a class or something, and then now they work. You know what I'm saying? So it still was assisted at a time.
Well, for me,
I don't agree with.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
everybody needs a leg up. We do. I understand what you're saying, but when a mom gets a project, she's living in public housing.
Well,
and she's getting a check. She's got to buy grocery for those kids that you abandoned her for.
It wasn't all abandoned, though. It wasn't all abandoned. We're talking about the history. The history is not all abandoned. It's separation. The daddy's not allowed at the house. If she's getting social services, the daddy wasn't allowed at the house. They're not allowed to come to her if they lose their check. They lose their check for their housing. The daddy's there. Simple and plain.
But what about now? What y'all think about that? Well, let me ask Kiani.
I'm talking about now.
He didn't respond to that question
There's still
at all.
some relevance to that. There's still some relevance to that.
He's not.
You can't have the daddy living in the house if you're getting assistance from the government. You can't have him living there unless it's known.
Not?
And
they do it now.
Molly said, why y'all making up stories? Just answer the question. Molly said, don't make up no stories, just answer the questions. If it wasn't for government assistance, there'd be more deadbeat women than it would fathers.
There'd be more deadbeat women than now. I ain't gonna know about it more than fathers. I ain't gonna put it in competition, but there'd be a lot of deadbeat women. Yes, Kenny, there would be a lot of deadbeat
Molly,
women.
send Kenny the link. Kenny, let me see. Go ahead, Molly, send Kenny that link. Kenny Clark, Pastor Clark, want to get in on the conversation. He welcome to. Kiani, what do you say?
I disagree.
Kiani, now Lee disagree with you wholeheartedly, JoJo baby.
I just said there's some truth to it.
Because there's a lot of strong black women out here. There's a lot of strong black women out here that needs help. And them getting that help ended up with Ben Carson being in the daggone White House. He ended up being, and I don't even like Ben Carson. I'm just using him as an example. He ended up heading something. He ended up a brain surgery that he was never in the office. But he lived under public assistance under that deadbeat mom that was getting assistance. Come on, bro, be for real. It don't happen every day.
Didn't say it happened every day. He said if it wasn't for government assistance.
Women that get those grants, their kids is in Kevin Durant mom lived in public housing.
I don't think government assistance makes a person a deadbeat because you get government assistance. I think when people with money, because people with money can be a deadbeat.
Who said that it make you a deadbeat?
He said if it wasn't for government assistance, there'll be more women, more deadbeat women. I don't think that government assistance makes a person a deadbeat, make them not a deadbeat or a deadbeat. It's not the government assistance. It's you that makes you the deadbeat. Because you can have all the money in the world and still be a damn deadbeat, whether you're a male or a female. It's not the deadbeat. It's when you don't take care of your children and your responsibility. We know a lot of people that with money and still don't take care of their children. You know what I mean? Government assistance made them a deadbeat. Huh?
Here it is. I'm going to say it. I'm going to have an uncut moment. I'm just going to say it. This is the problem we have. There are some deadbeat mothers, point blank, period, simple, that if they didn't have the assistance, and you got to think about, there's a good majority of women that get the assistance because of the fact that they paint the picture that the father is the deadbeat, and whole time he not really a deadbeat. It's the fact that the mother, whatever happened between the mother and the father that didn't go along, that, you know, and I can say this from experience because I have worked in the Department of Social Services and I have seen it firsthand. It's a lot of these mothers out here that real life lie and make it hard for the father. Let's talk, y'all. Don't be sitting up in here acting like the women that it's some deadbeat mothers out here. It's true. If that government assistance was not there,
they'd have better relations with the daddy because they wouldn't have that help and that crutch.
Yep.
I hear you.
Yep.
That's not every single case. That's not every case, and that's, of course, that's with everything. It's never always everything, but that's right. A lot of the truth. It is a lot of the truth.
I mean, y'all, we gotta call a spade a spade. It's true. It's some mothers out here. They real life be trifling out this mud. Let's talk. There's some shady mothers out. I ain't saying all the mothers out here like that, but it's a nice little small portion. You know what I mean? And I ain't generalizing. I'm saying this for what I have seen. I have worked in the Department of Social Services. I have done the intake forms. I have put the applications in. I have actually had to become an advocate for men because men were trying to be involved in the child's life and the mother was giving them a hard time. This ain't nothing that I read. This ain't nothing that I heard. This is what I have actually done as a worker. I seen it firsthand. That's why they got the fatherhood the fatherhood initiative program, because a lot of the men need that support system, and this is discussed within that fatherhood factor program of, you know, fathers are like, yo, I'm really trying to do what I can do, put my best foot forward, you know what I mean, and I ain't really getting the help, you know. So in this group, it's fathers real life out here trying to do the father thing, trying to do the man thing. And they getting a hard time coming. It's the truth. It's the truth. I ain't saying all women. You know what I mean? But it's a good portion. I'll hush.
What's the portion though? What's the ratio? And where are these women at? Because like I said, and what's the age bracket? Because all the women in my circle, I'm the only one that's not working. And everybody else is working and taking care. We always did. And that's because now I'm disabled. But even before that, I was working 2 or 3 jobs to do what's necessary to take care of my own. And so are the women in my group. So I'm trying to figure out.
So let me tell you this. You can't individualize it, right? See, I work as a CPS. I work in DHS in Maryland, right? And so from what I can see from Maryland, and it's not even a specific nationality, it's a broad, you know what I mean? It's a broad. I wouldn't even say, oh, it's African American, you know what I mean? It's African American women that's doing this, or it's only this nationality that's doing it, right? But it's a broad, you know what I mean? You can't individualize it. Me, I'm talking about from what I actually seen. When you in that field, it's a whole different outlook than what you think. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of real life is a lot of good fathers out here that's really trying to be a good father, a good role model.
There's a lot of great fathers out there.
But they don't get that. They get a hard time.
Is it the
You know what I mean?
government? If you a good daddy and you want to go down to social service and get the same benefits and you qualify for the same benefits that the women qualify, why don't they get it? Why aren't they giving it to them? If you're a father, got 3 kids at home, and you need some food
stamps, if you're a single father, they will. If you're a single father, you can get help. You know?
Yeah.
So you can get the same benefits that the woman get.
But men have to fight harder. Men have to fight a little bit more harder than it is with the women, because I'm gonna say this as a man. It ain't a whole lot of rights for a lot of men. Men are always taught, suck it up. Men, you gotta realize, men are only loved by what they can provide and what they can bring to the table. Period.
That's true.
Period. We gotta talk truth. We can't sit here and fake the funk. Let's talk about this. If we're gonna really have a conversation, let's really talk. Let's really get it out there. Let's really have this conversation. Y'all, it's some women out here. Y'all shiesty.
There are some women out. Yeah, stop saying women and men. Say people, period.
No, we talking about. See, that's the problem. When men, no. We're not talking about nobody else. We talking about specifically related to this question, and that's what we do, and that's what some of these women do. They try to deflect and redeflect and blame others. Women have a hard time taking accountability. Point blank, period, simple. I said what I said. Women. It's some women out here that have a hard time taking accountability, that they bitter, that they miserable, that they have not gotten their emotions and stuff together, and that they lead from their emotions. And when they lead from their emotions, they make senseless decisions. Let's talk, y'all. We're not going to sit here and try to deflect and say, flip the script and flip it on somebody else. No, we're going to talk about these mothers.
Just like my friend Colton Morrell say that bitch stands for bitter in the clique. He said that's what the word bitch means. He said you bitter in the clique. And that can stand for the men too. A man could be bitter in the cock. Because people will get bitter or they get something happens. And they take that all across the board. They apply that to everything. All I'm saying when it doesn't. It just doesn't. We got to do a count of the numbers. Let's do a count of the numbers and see. Okay, and we do it individually with y'all. Think of 10 women that you know. 10 women that you know, Joe. 10 women that you know, Keon. And 10 women that you know, Kenny. Think of 10 women right now. Right? We just doing it assistance. You too, Lee. Think of 10 women.
I don't know 10 women. I don't know 10 women. I know 1 or 2, but 10. All I know, the women I know, they sophisticated, they successful, they doctors, lawyers.
He don't need that much in his life. He don't need 10 of that in his life.
Yeah, I know 1 or 2.
But what he's saying,
we talking your best from your worst to your best.
We talking what he said, and he said that women, how many, most women, all women. Did that man say all women? Did he say most women or some women? What did he say?
What's something you'll get a lot of heat for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Yeah, that's all.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Now, right there, there would be more deadbeat mothers than it would be deadbeat fathers. Maybe because of the ratio that there's more men, there's more women on the earth than men. He might be right with the ratio. There might be more.
That's scientifically true that it's more women than it is men. That's scientifically true.
That's scientifically that would be your answer. But it would be because of government assistance. I'm saying that government assistance do not make you a deadbeat or not, because I know people that have money and still a deadbeat that do not get government assistance. So government assistance do not make you a deadbeat. That shouldn't be a factor, because if you're going to do right, you're going to do right. If you're not, you're not. And
that shouldn't be a factor, but he's talking about for the ones that do. Again, see, this is where we did see. This is what see. Let me tell you something. See, they taught us well in school. He's talking about specifically. He ain't talking about nobody else that's, you know what I mean, that's out here working, because I know women in both categories. You get what I'm saying? I have a mentor. Her and her husband, they've been married for about over 42 years plus, right? Never utilized government assistance, right? But even when times got hard, she held it down. You know what I mean? So you're gonna always have those ones that, you know what I mean, those ones that aren't getting government assistance that's doing well, you know, but you got to kind of stay on target and on topic specifically, because he's talking about a good portion of these shows. I mean, let's really think about it. There are a lot of women that I know of right now that their baby father cannot be put onto the lease because the assistance is only made specifically to come for that mother and that child. You know what I mean? So you got to think about from the angle and the specific in which that he is talking from. He ain't talking about people that's got a college degree or PhD or master's degree, and you know what I mean? He ain't talking about them. He talking about a good portion of, you know what I mean, the ones that are getting the government assistance.
Now,
hold on. Hold on.
You shouldn't.
I cannot sit here and just listen to.
Good morning, Katina. She said you shouldn't
listen. I cannot.
They've been trying to say something.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, there's women out here that's on government assistance, got daycare, and going to school and working. Do that make them a deadbeat because they kids in daycare? No, I understand what you're saying. And for men, as far as deadbeats, most of them, they feel like they paid at the hole anyway. They bought the beer and the alcohol. You screwed baby mama, baby daddy's maybe. So as far as this getting food stamps and whatever, some of these parents, they need it, because if the man step up, it wouldn't be a problem. And some of these men that need that, they're trying to be a father figure and needing assistance. The problem is they're doing it out of some of them are doing it out of spite, just to defile the mother. You don't know their angle.
And I asked
I've seen it
in another way so I can dumb it down, because it seemed like y'all just avoiding the question. So basically, if these women didn't have to pay $0 in rent, if a lot of women that's on welfare had to pay full rent, like a lot of women out here that's working, that you know, Reese, that you keep saying, I know women out here that working, he's not talking about them. He's saying if a lot of these women out here that didn't have to pay $0 rent and they had to actually pay for their groceries and stuff, like the women you bragging about, there will be more deadbeat women out here. That don't mean all of the women out here that's on government assistance will automatically be deadbeats, but it be a lot majority of them that can't do for their kids that they do now. Now they can sell food stamps and buy their kids outfit. A lot of them be selling most of their stamps anyway to keep these kids fresh. But if y'all ain't getting that part, all he's saying is if these women didn't get that, they will have to work. Meaning that the father, when the father don't have the child, he don't get government assistance. He got to get a real job, pay real rent and all that, and make sure his baby mother, when she might put him on child support.
He can get it.
No, only the woman with the child.
Not true.
They're not together. You trying to make up something that if the man had the child. We're not talking about if the man had a child. We literally saying the women that's on welfare and they partner may not even have an apartment due to the fact that he might got to pay child support. It don't matter. The other parent don't never have the assistance, meaning that on child support, her baby father ain't gonna get the assistance that she getting outside the home. They're not gonna make sure Reese got a home and the baby father got a home. So when the child go to both houses, that he got somewhere to live, that they both got some food to feed the child. So what he's saying is, if the mother didn't get food stamps and assistance, it'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers out here. That don't mean all the mothers. That just mean there'd be a lot more out here than what it is now, because a lot of these women, they depend on government assistance. So you think that all the women out here, Lee, for some reason, if they didn't get government assistance, they'd be fucking working. If that was the case, they just got this grind in them. Why is it that I just take government assistance and it won't be no deadbeat mothers? That's what y'all saying, Reese. If it no government assistance, it won't be no deadbeat mothers. I don't believe it. I think it's just
I don't believe. I believe deadbeat is deadbeat. I don't believe government assistance make a difference. I believe you can still have money and still be a deadbeat ass parent. Money don't. To me, government assistance. Let's take government assistance off the table. If you're a man, you're a deadbeat, or if you're a woman, that's a deadbeat. I know women and men both could be deadbeat, but why do it has to be if you get government assistance when both men and women both can qualify for government assistance? Kenny just said it. Men can qualify the same. If you got your kids and you get, I know of women that got to pay child support. Women that got to pay child support.
How do you think she feel about women that's out here getting government assistance, saying that they would be doing the same thing she doing if they didn't get government assistance? No, they won't. It won't. They ain't got the grind to it. Even if it's men out here that's working and all that, and they girlfriends still on government assistance, Katrina. I know for sure. Most of my family on government assistance, and most of their boyfriends got jobs and everything. There's a lot of stuff they get away with on here, and a lot of y'all probably don't understand how much they get from government assistance. But at the end of the day, it does help them a lot. A lot of these girls lazy, they ignorant, they not smart at all. Y'all talking like all women just smart and educated. If that was the case, they want to go through government assistance, period. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna make as much as you'll make without the government assistance. You won't get as much as you can get without government assistance. When you get government assistance, you can't even get certain jobs, so they take that away from you. So they trick bagging a lot of these women anyway, and y'all bragging about, well, ain't nothing wrong. Yes, it is something wrong with it. And if they don't get that, they definitely be a lot more deadbeats, or they be struggling out here. They be struggling mothers. Instead of saying deadbeat, I bet you if I say, would it be more struggling mothers out here, y'all say, okay. Would it be more struggling mothers out here if they didn't get government assistance? Meaning, how would they take care of their kids if they struggle?
Struggling and being a deadbeat are two different things, Molly.
All right, so what's the
but
result?
without the house, you might become a deadbeat. You might give up. You might become a deadbeat because you ain't got the same. She might become a deadbeat because of that.
Yeah, Weezy in here.
You know,
Weezy in here.
Weezy, did you hear the
Yes,
conversation?
ma'am. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Did you see the video?
What? No, but what was the question?
Molly, play the video one more again. Listen to what this man said.
Question like 1,000 times.
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
If there wasn't government assistance, there'd be a lot more deadbeat mothers than there are deadbeat fathers.
Now we need to look up the definition of a deadbeat. What exactly is a deadbeat? It's because you can't pay your bills, that don't make you a deadbeat. It just make you a person that you don't have a lot of income. See, you gotta get that definition, that word deadbeat.
You never say who can't pay their rent. He ain't mentioned that.
Okay, so let's he's right though. Thinking about it. Now we gotta stop trying to be biased on certain things, and we gotta stop trying to play sexist. If a man don't take care of his children, or a woman don't take care of her children, you're considered a deadbeat. Point blank, period. Now he's saying that a lot of these women who are on assistance probably wouldn't take care of the kids because they might not go out here and work, and they will be a deadbeat. Now I can agree to that because that happens. That happens.
Wait a minute, you said a lot of women that's on assistance would not take care of their kids.
This is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. If some of these women who are on assistance did not receive that assistance, and they may not go out there, they wouldn't go out there and get a job. I know a lot of lazy women, okay? I know a lot of them, okay? And unfortunately, if it wasn't for that assistance, I don't know what they would do to take care of their children. They'd probably find some way, okay. There's and the thing is, and I see how Molly was trying to take off the struggling part. You know, if I say struggling, well, struggling and deadbeat are two different things.
That's what I said.
I know, but struggling, men struggle. A lot of men struggle because a lot of their money has been taken for child support, and they got to pay bills. A lot of women struggle, even if they don't have kids, and men don't have kids. You know, the way the world works is aimed for you to not be able to live freely and live righteously or whatever, because they want to take all your money. So let's take that off. A deadbeat person is someone who does not do what they are supposed to do, and they don't make the way to do it. Now, I'm not gonna, and I understand what he's saying about the assistance. Let me tell you something. I'm on assistance now, but I have worked from the age of 15 legally because I was working before that. I have always had a job, and I had a job until I stopped working 2 years ago. I got attacked on my job. I could not work, and guess what I got? Assistance, because I need to take care of my children. But guess what I do? I do other things because that money does not do nothing for me. Those stats do not last. I have 5 children. I got bills too. So I go out and I do hair, or I go out and I do work. I do what I got to do because I've always worked. Not all women do that. And there are some men that are lazy that don't do it either. But let's think back to what he's saying. There are a lot of lazy women in this world. And if they were not given what they have, they probably would not do what they have to do to take care of their children. So there would be a lot of deadbeat mothers out there if they not receive the assistance. We have to stop trying to personalize what we hear and look at it for what it is. He's not talking about you, Reese. He's not talking about me. I know. No, I know what you can do, and I know what I can do.
I know, but see, that's what I was getting to the bottom of. That deadbeat, that word deadbeat, exactly what does that mean? You know, the struggle it's the difference.
Yeah, the struggling is different.
But I got a question. Why is that word deadbeat a problem? Because it's like if a woman can call a man a deadbeat, but the moment that same terminology is used for the women, it's like no, that's not the same. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but it is.
Yeah, deadbeat is a deadbeat, Kenny. To me, whether you're male or female, I know deadbeat women. I know deadbeat.
But most women will hear that and get upset. But at the end of the day, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you a fucking deadbeat. You're a deadbeat. Excuse me. And again, we always tend to, not necessarily us, but the society and women in society will call a man a deadbeat because he can't find a job, and it's not like he's not looking. It's not like he's not trying to do what he's supposed to do. But it is harder out here for men, especially indigenous black men, to get certain things. And I'm not saying this because there's a lot of our men are educated just like women. So we get more help than they do. So, you know,
let's read these comments. Let's read what the people are saying. Then I want to ask Kiani, because Kiani and JoJo and Molly are all baby daddies. All of them got kids.
And I don't even like that term either. I don't like baby daddy. I don't like baby mother. I do not like that term.
That's what you are. You have children.
I am my children's mother. I ain't nobody's baby mom.
Your parents, okay, parents, whatever. Your parents.
That's a very ratchet term, and I do not like that. That's why I don't use it.
Now let's read the comments. Can you see the comments?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's go to these people comments.
How far? Okay, what's the last comment? Do you know?
Let's go to the top of the barrel.
Okay.
Coming in.
All right, Molly said, why y'all making up stories? Just answer the question, Lee. Let me join in. Slicky was like, wow, you should take care of your own without public help. Molly said, without that help, they would be a deadbeat. He also said, it's official. Y'all don't comprehend. Rent $5 compared to women paying $2,000 a month, and that's true. Most of y'all women run the public ass after having a child. Molly said, give men the same benefits and there'll be less deadbeat men. I agree. Slicky said, don't have or make a child if you can't take care of the child. He's talking from experience. Molly said, most times the parents with the child always get help, men or women, but what about the parents that don't live with the kids that work for everything? Katina said that is people in general. Slicky said women, most of them have a child to try to keep the man. Katina said that would imply that the betterness didn't apply to most but some. Rico said yes, morning Mac show. He waved. Katina said if more fathers took care of their children, there would be less women on assistance. I disagree. Rico said deadbeat sex partners create children. Ooh. Katina said you shouldn't generalize about most people based on your individual relationships. Slicky said the point is take care of your child. Katina said he could always put his name on the welfare papers and comply with the rules. She also said he don't even know a good portion of people who get welfare. Molly said good morning. Rico, my bad, said good morning, Molly Robinson, Kenneth Clark. Hey, Slicky. He said hey. Rico said fact, Molly, real job. Katina said whoever has the children are eligible for welfare. She also said if the men took care of their children, perhaps the mother wouldn't need welfare. Slicky said a lot of the money and stamps women use for themselves. Katina said the mothers will find a way to take care of their children. She also said if there was no government assistance, there would be a lot of horny men out there because women might be more discriminate about who they have sex with. And she also said, marry the woman who you have children with. 2-parent households are the best. That's not always the case, but I'll get on that later. Slicky said, tell them Molly. He also said, a lot get ass, still don't. Rico said, opposite of deadbeat, finance or not good. God knows who's trifling with or without money. That's true.
That's what I was saying.
Molly said, struggling father is considered a deadbeat, and then it's Slicky said, point is, don't have it if you can't take care of them. Who has spoken? Rico said she said it correctly. Child mom. Sorry, Lee. Never personal. Sup. Oh, I am she, Michelle. Sup. Okay.
They were saying a lot of stuff. Woo. Molly, you done got everybody goat this morning about the deadbeat thing.
I'm glad a lot of people, you know what I mean, came out and said what they said, talking about the truth, you know what I mean? So everybody wasn't just mad at me because I was the first one, you know what I mean, that you asked and gave the answer that you ain't want to hear. You know what I mean?
No, it's not that what I don't want to hear. No, I mean, I heard you.
Real, you know what I mean? Like
I heard you, but I just beg to differ. It's not that I don't want to hear. I just beg to differ, and I can only go by my experience in life and what I see and what I'm around. Just like you go. That's why I told you, name 10 women, because they when they do a poll, 10 out of this or 10 out of that. They do a poll, right? So when you're asking the people with the poll, how are you getting your number? That's all I'm asking.
Ask 10 women what? What's the question you asking?
Hold on. Hey, can we have Kiani respond? Because I want to say something after Kiani, if y'all don't mind.
Yes.
Yeah. I say yes because a deadbeat is somebody that's basically does not want to work, does not want to be in society. And I think these mothers, to get help, we all need help. So I think the government assistance was put in place to take away from the father's place and role in life. And I have seen it over and over again. And when two people don't work out, something has to happen. The kids got to go somewhere. Something has to happen. So usually kid goes with the mother. So the father is already out the equation already. And that's what the problem is, because I'm a single father. You know what I'm saying? So he with me on weekdays and mom on weekends. But at first, we was doing every other day because we lived down the street from each other. But now I live in Maryland. She live in Virginia. And I got him on weekdays. But she look at it is she got him on Friday and he come back on Sunday. So she was like, well, you got an extra day, basically is what she's saying. A day and a half, whatever. So a deadbeat is somebody that's hurting everybody in the universe. And all of y'all are right. All of y'all are right. And it's sad that we living like this. It's sad that day to day, you know, we got to go to government assistance, or we got to do this, or fight harder for jobs, or, you know, it's sad how we living. But it is, we let the world do us like this. We let it happen. We do a 1 million man march, but it's 1 billion people still struggling.
We don't let it. Every time we do something, they crush it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true.
Oklahoma City or whatever, they come burn it all down, kill everybody.
That's true. You know, that's true. But we can stick together. We can stick together, and it can change. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? First of all, the music. I mean, these girls ready to turn up, but they're not turning to their kids and talking. You know what I'm saying? They spending $300 on a weave, and they can't spell shrimp.
You know what the spelling test Weezy, before you go,
where's she at?
Spelling test again. Weezy.
Kiani.
They put a Q in script.
That's K. Scrimp. Okay, let me read these comments. Y'all so crazy. Let's see. Molly said, hey, Michelle. Michelle said, these children didn't ask to be here, yet they have to suffer from our bullshit. Yes. She said, they are deadbeat mothers too. Yes, they are. And she said, I don't take sides. I'm neutral. Philip Page. Hey, Phil. Deadbeat is a very derogatory term. And Slicky said, was most of y'all young people out here don't want to work. Michelle said, because no one wants to be held accountable for anything, baby. If you don't want children, then either strap up or don't have sex. Philip said, I do understand what the brother is saying. Okay. And I agree with all of that. Again, children did not ask to be here. They did not ask to be here. So it's our responsibility as parents to take care of them any way that you have to take care of them. Now, and speaking of that, let me go back to the government system. I was married. All my children are by my ex-husband. All of them. All 5 of them.
I want them to hear you good.
Okay. I was married. And all 5 of my children are by my ex-husband. All of my children are by my ex-husband. We were married for a long time. A lot of that time, he was out of work. I always worked. Like I said, I have always worked. And the only time I have been out of work is when I gave birth to my children, because I was working throughout my pregnancies. I end up getting on assistance because my income alone could not feed our children. I either had to choose from feeding them or paying bills. And a lot of times my bills got behind. So I wouldn't apply for food stamps, and I wouldn't apply for insurance because my job didn't offer insurance. Now, when he started back working, I reported his money, and they would either cut us off or cut us all the way down. But I always kept our insurance. You can, while being on assistance, pay rent, because I had to pay rent. And I was paying up to like $1,400 for this one particular apartment. And sometimes it goes off your income. So just because you have assistance does not mean you don't pay rent, because I was paying rent. We were paying rent. And you can get it while you're in a relationship, more so when you're married. But the fact of the matter is, it depends. When I'm working, I'm not on my stuff. I'm not on it. And I feel for me, because I have always worked, which means my money went through it anyway. So if I need it, I'm going to use it. So
now, let me say something about the government assistance. And we got Booba Cow in the room. Now, she is absolutely right. Let me tell you about government assistance and how it works for those who don't know. About the housing program, a married couple that qualifies for the income, if they qualify, they can get housing assistance from the government. That's men and women. Virginia about to open up 5,000. They said 5,000 people gonna get some housing assistance. That means the mama and daddy for low income families. So women aren't the only one that can get Section 8 housing. It's always been for whoever meeting those guidelines. Within those guidelines as a family. That's one. And like Louisa said, they only give you a portion of your income. See, so if your income is making $30,000, if your income is $3,000 a month, that qualifies, and they give you $1,000 off your rent. But you make $4,000, then a third of your income it goes to.
If you make $3,000, you ain't getting nothing.
Okay, and it only goes up to a certain number anyway. But what I wanted to say, what Booba Cow, the question is, the man said without government assistance, there would be more deadbeat mothers than it is fathers. Now, the word deadbeat, and like we said earlier, the word deadbeat and struggling is two different things. And Phil Page is right. Deadbeat is a very derogatory statement for a man or a woman, because that implies that you ain't shit. Because a deadbeat is somebody that don't take care of their responsibility, and it's like a leech. You got children, your responsibility should change to your children. And if you have these children and you don't, these people that abuse their children, neglect their children, mama and daddies, that leave their children, all of them is deadbeat. And that is a very derogatory statement. Okay? I agree with that. And I agree with Kenny, well, maybe for the ratio, there'll be more ignorant ass women out here, because there are more ignorant ass women than there are men anyway. Because that's,
who do you think made up that word? Who made up that word?
If it was more, then it's going to be more anyway, because the ratio, there's a bigger portion of women than it is men. Okay? That all of that is correct. But my thing is, whether the government gives you assistance or not does not make a person a deadbeat. You can have money and still be a deadbeat.
Yeah, but the whole term deadbeat comes from the keyword dead. You're not around. Who is around? A deadbeat, you don't see a deadbeat, because deadbeat, dead, keyword dead. Motherfucker's not around. Now, if anybody have a child, like you're not a deadbeat. If you around, you're not a deadbeat. If you try, you're not a deadbeat. But a deadbeat is a motherfucker that does nothing.
Thank you.
That's what a
Wait a
deadbeat is.
minute. Both
Thank
y'all
you.
said thank you. Can a mother and a daddy be a deadbeat at the same time? Can you
Hell
have
yeah.
deadbeat single
Hell
dad
yeah.
and a ratchet
Yes, they
ass
can.
woman? Both of them deadbeats because I
Yeah.
see people ain't taking care of their children.
Yes.
The daddy not around. Guess what? Both of them are deadbeats.
Yeah,
Hello,
Then
CPS.
in the
Hello,
money,
watched the
CPS.
well,
I
to
watched the
the
all these
money
movie.
I
I
gave
watched the movie The Corner.
you, buying new shoes with the money I gave you for the baby.
You only gave
Ever
me
heard of the
$10.
term child neglect? Ever heard of the term child neglect?
Yes, those
Yeah.
are deadbeat people to me. Anytime you flake on your fucking responsibility, especially when you bring in little ones in this world.
True. That's the thing. And shout out to all the kids at the orphanages. All y'all parents are deadbeats.
Both
Sure
mommy
are.
and daddy. They
You know,
get left
at
behind.
the end of the day, y'all, it ain't even about us. A lot of these parents a lot of these women label these men deadbeat because they bitter. Some men label these women deadbeats because they bitter. Because it's not only women that are bitter. We need to get that out there.
There's a lot of bitter men too.
It's
Bitter, look, my
a
friend
lot of
Colton Moran.
Too bitter.
If we
He always say the word
worry
bitch.
about the kids, who?
Huh?
If we worry about the children, and if we worry about the children and take our personal feelings out of it, none of this would be a problem.
That's right.
But the
That's the
problem we
problem.
gotta deal with,
People always put that with the parents, so they equate their problem with the parent and with the child. So I don't want to see the little nigga because he remind me every time I see him or her of her. You know what I'm saying? You remind me of your mama too much. I can't be around you. You know, and some women, you remind me of your daddy, little ugly nigga. I don't want to be around you. You know, so it's terrible, but that's how it is. Some people just they can't be around the kids because they remind them of the.
But what we gotta do. But what we gotta start doing, if you look at the bigger picture, is we gotta stop allowing accountability. We gotta stop allowing accountability to become a trigger word. That's what it boils down to.
I agree.
We for a lot of us, accountability is a trigger word. It's a trigger word. You know what I mean? We want men to be held accountable, but it's some women that need to be held accountable too. You know what I mean? That's why I always say accountability is for all. You know what I mean? You think about accountability, it's about you taking your responsibility and you acknowledging, your part. You know what I mean? The part that you aren't doing, you should be doing. You know what I mean? So that's what it really boils down to when you look at it from both angles. The mother, the father, you know what I mean? Accountability is something that we really lack as a whole.
Well, you know what it is. You know why, right? You know, when black people hear anything say accountability, it sounds like it's a bill. So you got to be accountable for this bill.
Ability to pay that bill. That's
exactly. So when niggas hear that, they be like, this little nigga's a bill.
Your ability to pay that bill. That's why black people get mad at that word, boo.
Exactly. You hear accountability. Fuck them kids. I got to pay a bill. So it's fucked up.
Even for the single people, can a single person be a deadbeat? Can you be a yes? Because the collection agency say if you don't pay your bill, you a deadbeat. And I know a lot of people that don't have
fuck them collection. Fuck them collection agency. No, they look.
Say that.
Hey, I got Washington D.C. calling me all night, calling me. They over there. Matter of fact, they did call me, and then they sent me some paperwork. Now they're trying to send me the collections for tickets. They said $7,000 worth of tickets. 35 tickets.
If you don't pay it, you a deadbeat. Ain't even got nothing to do with no kids, no nothing.
I'm getting a t-shirt that says deadbeat then.
That's what they call a deadbeat. I've heard so many people say you're a deadbeat. You're a deadbeat.
I'm abused. I am being abused. Every time I come through DC, I get abused. I'm sorry. I can't do it. If I pay every damn ticket, I wouldn't be able to pay my damn mortgage, or my note, or feed my kids. Fuck DC. You can't have me like that. Every time it's a ticket. You didn't give me a ticket for not having a front tag. For not having a front tag, damn it.
What?
$50.
Wait, boo. DC.
Man, fuck them. Fuck them.
What we got to do with these parking
parking
meters?
on a public street overnight.
Ain't no overnight, man. Fuck them.
You need a permit these days, man. You ain't got permits. You better go to the garage or something, shorty.
Man, exactly. So my plan is to keep switching cars.
So what you rather have? Crack all over the block or signs that say no parking? Come on now. They used to Florida Avenue. You couldn't even walk up that joint. You used to couldn't walk up Florida. Now they got white boys skateboarding up the joint at 2 a.m. with a backpack. You know?
Yeah. Well, bring back the crack.
I love DC.
The crack never left. The crack's still here. They don't spend no.
If DC gonna drive me broke, bring back the crack.
He said that. They had the backpack. They had the backpack full of
money. I can make some money late night at least. You know. I walk up there and tell that I'm a rich man.
He was money back in the day.
They don't want crack no more. They want fentanyl now.
He said that.
Well, no, yo, why I just found out what the fuck is boots?
Huh?
Yeah, this shit they call boots.
I ain't heard of that.
Man, I'm on the corner, right? So, you know, I go check my local dispensary, which is my nigga on the corner. So I went to holler at him. I'm like, yo, what you got? He said, yeah, I got this and that. But you know, today they got boot on the block. So I say, boot on the block, what y'all selling? Nike, Prada, what the fuck you got? These motherfuckers talking about, nah, man, that's the new name for Molly. I said, this what all these niggas talking about rap mo. Yeah. The little nigga raised up in the passport.
That's what they gonna say to yo when he come through DC and he park his car. They're gonna be like boot on the block, and it's gonna be on your motherfucking car.
I'm gonna take that there in your ass. Hey, don't you try to curse me, nigga. Don't you try to curse me, motherfucker. Take that back. Take that shit back.
I got a question, y'all, to all y'all drug dealers and users. If you don't pay your drug deal, you a deadbeat. Can you go to your weed man and say, let me get something on tip? And if you don't pay him on tip, would he call you a deadbeat? He call you a dead nigga now.
He call you an ex-client. He call you an ex-client, a nigga that ain't getting none. Yeah, that's what the brother is.
You deadbeat.
That nigga gonna tell you go get your pack of cigarettes.
It'll be that he's a dead ass drug user.
Hey, nah. You just ain't gonna get none.
Yeah, that's what I said. A dead ass drug user once upon a time, nigga.
I mean, if you get killed over weed, I mean, you must have took some pounds. Cause I ain't know nobody don't shot a nigga over $20 bag of weed, man.
No, I ain't talking about weed. I ain't talking about weed.
Oh,
been to Baltimore lately.
Yeah. That crack allowed to get a nigga shot.
It ain't got nothing to do with the weed. It ain't got nothing to do with the package was. It got to do with the payment.
Principalities.
Yes,
hey, I got some input for
the men. What you got for the men,
lady? Hey, this is freaky. Any of y'all ever thought about having sex with an AI robot?
No way.
No.
I mean, be it woman or man, they got men and women now.
Well, I mean, women, y'all, first of all, a lot of women been having AI sex for a long time. Let's keep it real.
Your dildo is your bomb.
I was just about to say that.
Operator boyfriend. Women
exactly.
do that.
Exactly. Y'all had AI for a long time.
That's true.
You know, they got dildos that know their personalities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Welcome.
Some women even name their dildos.
Exactly.
I didn't say dildo. I said robot.
But they robot, the battery, the little computer chip in
You're right.
Exactly.
It sure is.
Know when to vibrate, know when to shake.
Well, first you have to think about it. It's shaped like a penis. It looked like a penis. Well, what is it? It's a face. There you go.
AI dick.
Yeah, ain't no way around that.
Artificial intelligent dick. That's exactly what you have.
That's an ad. That's an ad dick. That's an ad dick.
Y'all are crazy. That's a new one.
We should go sell new ad dicks this month. So come on, kid.
T-Mobile. You get it for T-Mobile, and you get a watch to go with it.
Good
You
God.
can play music with it too. It's attached to your phone. Your phone can make music with it.
So all you have to do is take it. Just put your wrist between your legs.
And listen, to go to Pound Town. Ain't that song called Pound Town?
Now we talking.
No.
Pussy pink, a booty hole brown, downtown.
Yeah.
This song.
Fellas, is it me or do you all feel a little bit offended when we hear that song? I'm saying,
What song? Pound Town?
yeah, especially the part like my pussy pink and my booty hole brown. I just, I'm a man and I feel offended.
You said pussy pink, asshole brown.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, get explicit. Those are explicit lyrics.
Yeah.
And
I'm too young for that.
What color that make? Burgundy? What color we working with? How do you mix them together?
Well, first of all, she look crazy. I mean, she look really crazy. She look really crazy. Have y'all seen her?
Yeah, she look crazy. All the bitches look crazy. Her and Suki, they. I mean,
they like wolf spiders.
Yeah, yeah. Back in the day, we could call them wolf chickens.
Those are AIs.
Those are AI coochies, y'all. Y'all stay with AI women.
No, those are ain't I.
Yeah, he right.
Yeah, y'all niggas keep that shit. Yeah, I don't want to go to your town. I don't want to pound none of that shit. Oh man, they take ratchetity to a whole nother level. Like
I thought sheep was AI.
Who?
When they used to be on sheep, now they on AI. Sheep. You know what a sheep is?
You said sheep? I thought that was a clone.
The animal sheep, the
niggas used to be on sheep. Now they on AI. Them farmers, you ain't never heard of that? Look that one up. They say the sheep vagina, the closest to a woman's vagina. Niggas
I heard about that.
Yeah. That is true.
Niggas be getting locked up and doing it to sheep for real.
Well, we all know that. You ever seen the movie The Hill That Have Eyes? So we know the white people mess with sheep for a very long time, man.
I got a question for you men.
That's why I don't eat mutton to this day.
I got a question for you men that don't get upset or offended. But if you got a limp ding ding, is that called a deadbeat? And you try to jerk off? If you try to jerk off a limp ding-a-ling, is that a deadbeat?
No, that's called high blood pressure, diabetes, and stuff.
I had that kind of experience.
That's called you have a very unattractive woman you're trying to work with. So
that's the deadbeat. If your ding-a-ling don't work, but you try to jerk off, you could be by yourself.
I met some women, and they said their husbands or their ex-husbands or their boyfriends, they couldn't get it up no more. I said, what happened? She said, diabetes. I said, well, come on over. Let me show you that somebody else can do a good job.
You said can do a good job.
They sure can.
Diabetes or hypertension. You said, let me show you what it looked like.
I don't got it.
Yep. Try to go. If you're not running, you're not working out, go walk at least. Just walk at least a mile a day. You know what I'm saying? Get your little blood flowing. You know what I'm saying? Walk around the neighborhood, do something.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Then what y'all gonna do when age creeps on your butt?
I'm still gonna be.
I'm 53, shorty. I bounce back. Once you got your body right, you good. You know what I mean? You gotta stay hydrated. Eat right. I don't need no pill. I don't take no pill. I went through some trouble there too at one point in my life.
You don't take no pills either. Ain't no pills.
You gotta stay hydrated.
I don't do no pills, no pills, no honey packs, no none of that shit. No rhinos, no none of that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nothing.
For breeding. Y'all good
No,
Mandingo.
no voodoo dick pills, none of that shit. Just
not to burn it up joint or nothing.
Burn it up. What the hell?
Nah. You ain't never seen them pills where they got you take one pill and you kill the pussy. Or
yeah.
You hit the pussy, you take both of them, you burn that shit up. That shit be on fire with the stick people and everything. It should be like, woof.
Get out of here.
There's some stuff out here.
They got
I don't want my dick on fire now. That don't sound nice. It don't sound good. My dick does not be on fire.
I ain't never took one, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. I ain't trying to turn to ghost pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's just that,
only pill I took, there was the pills down on motherfucking Green Mountain. What's the name back in the day? I used to get them pills. That was about it. You know?
Man said Green Mountain.
You need a shot. If you take them pills and your stuff get on fire, you need a shot of antibiotics.
Yeah, I ain't heard of that. I ain't heard no burning. That's a new one on me.
No, burning it up. It say burning it up.
Oh, okay
the
then.
First pill say hit the pussy, and the next pill, you take both pills, it say burn it up. It don't say burn your ding-a-ling or nothing. I hope you.
Oh, okay then. Okay. Right. I gotta make sure. All
right. Well, I'm glad you want to get comprehension of that. That's a good one. I would want to know too. I wouldn't want to take that one either.
Don't want to take that one.
Man, I ain't gonna stick people on fire on the package of it. The people on fire.
Now I ain't gonna lie. My friend gave me one time. He gave me one time. I ain't gonna lie. I did Olympic star moves. So I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
nigga actually backflipping in bed. What the fuck Olympic star move?
You know, talk about where basically she gonna call her friends and say, "Guess what? He put it on me."
Put it on.
Did you stand up afterward and go ta-da?
I ain't have to do it. I ain't have to do that. I started.
She tell her friends that you're gonna be getting some more pussy because her friends coming too.
Well, you know,
unfortunately, that's how some women work.
Kenyon, what medal did you get? Did you get the gold, the bronze?
I got a phone number for those friends.
I got a brand new laptop.
Did you? What medal was that? You said you was Olympic. It was Olympic gold, silver, or bronze?
That's gold.
You got a brand a brand new laptop.
Brand new laptop.
Hey, I take some shit like that. I better be able to do a triple mountain of pussy. I'm just saying. Because my expectations are gonna be high. You give me something called Olympic, you know what I'm saying? My expectations are gonna be high. And you say burn up the pussy.
When you do it, go.
You know it, yeah. It has to make noises. If you ain't making no noises down there, you ain't doing a good job. I think it has to talk to you back. You gotta talk to you.
You or the coochie make noises. Which one you want the women to make noises? Or do you want the vagina?
Both of them, but the vagina making you can hear it's making noises. You know what I'm saying? She don't gotta say that. She can say something nice.
That queefing noise.
I don't like
only
that noise.
Only if that motherfucker wet. That joint dry. You ain't making no noises.
You're right. That's true.
You gotta get about that. You gotta go.
That noise
I'm making noise when it's dry.
A little bit more time.
You do make noise when it's dry. It's like
It ain't supposed to be dry now. It ain't supposed to be dry.
Yeah, the noise you make is I get the fuck out of here.
Gotta get up out of here. The next noise gonna be the door shutting.
Do you think that's why your parents always say stop smacking your mouth? Because that noise remind them of something when you hear kids eat and they smacking. You be like,
no, I think it's just because that's bad table manners. That's what I think it is.
That smacking.
Yeah, you sound like a giraffe or a cow at the table.
But none of my family said that because all my
people say all the time. You know, to their people,
my one side of my family.
So you ain't no damn cow. Close your damn mouth. You know, people don't chew with the mouth open. Cows, horses do shit like that. Not human. Cows do that shit, not humans. Out there smacking at the table. Nigga, you just coming home from birth? You should know better.
You know what? I wonder, is that why they call it eating? You know, because of the noise that it makes.
What?
The smacking.
Uh-huh.
I'm just wondering why would they
No, it's
label
because you put your mouth there and you digest what comes out.
But I'm saying, but before we even know about oral sex, well, okay, eating, smacking my okay.
Yeah. Bam! Case solved. Thank you. It was an aha moment for you. And recently, like, oh shit, I didn't know. Damn, smacking head and put. Oh shit, damn, that's eating. Okay, I get it. I see you, Reese. Good when you put it together. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it took me a while to get head, so I just figure out head coming. So you got some head. What are you talking about?
I didn't know what fellatio was, and this dude asked me, "Can he get some fellatio?" I said, "Yeah." I know, but you can get 2 of them for $5. And he was nice. So he took me on up. I said, let's go on up the street. I said, oh, come on, right around here. Get in the line.
Hey, I ain't mad at him. I've been looking for him for $5 too. I've been asking questions.
$5.
I didn't care how many teeth she was missing. $5, you can't beat that. That's some.
I thought fellatio was a new way of saying filet of fish sandwich, you know, because they always say, you know, because they call McDonald's Mickey D's, they was always shortening stuff. So when he was on site, he was like, yeah. I was like, we got to go to McDonald's. He said, okay. I said, you can get 2 fries, but I don't want no fellatio for me. I don't want I'm allergic.
Well, you lucky you said that, because he might have broke your ass down.
Listen, back in the day, I thought foreplay is 4 women, me and 3 women gonna play. So
yeah, 4 was going to play, right? You know?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm talking about a long time ago. I'm talking about maybe like middle school, high school, like in the beginning. She said, let's do foreplay. I was like, you gonna call your friends over?
Yeah,
shit. About the foreplay, you know, those are innocent truths. I mean, we go, look, if you didn't know, you didn't know. And then when I found out what he meant, I cussed him out. Nigga, I don't even French kiss nobody, let alone me put my mouth for your little tabernacle. No.
No tabernacle. No, but look, but it's just like shit. For me, like, I don't know, coming up, I tried to keep up, but then as I got older, it's like there was a block in there where I must have been out of the picture or something, because all the new terminologies and shit. It took me a second to figure out what the fuck box was.
Box? Coochie? Is that coochie?
Yes. Get that box. But then they say it goes vice versa though. She can give you that box. I can give her that box.
What?
Yeah.
They got a box too?
No, it's not. No, men don't.
Oh, it's only coochie? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's only coochie. I thought it was, yeah.
Look, and the word booty, I thought booty meant vagina, but booty meant butt. I said, well,
no, it means vagina too. It depends.
It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
So you got to know which way to give me some booty. You ain't getting no which booty you want. What you talking about?
Well, you gotta think, because both of them are entrance. So, like, you know, for a guy to me, so you know, that's why they probably would say, "Fuck it, it's all booty." Because we back there, you know, us, you can't do that with us. You know what I mean? It's
you
very
can't do that with us.
Exactly.
Ain't going for that.
Nah. So you guys see, you know, understand. We have one that's an enter, you know.
If a girl actually wants some glizzy, she could want a hot dog.
Hey, I told you, I just got with that glizzy shit too. So all this shit, I'm just like, I don't know where I be, but I be late with some of this shit. Like I said, the box shit, when I kept hearing about she get that box, what the fuck are you talking about?
Xbox.
You know what I'm saying? You get some box and shit.
Xbox.
Man.
He said, I got the Xbox. That could be Xbox.
Yeah, give me some of that brain and all that. Like, okay.
And then with brain, I got that late, and then I got the what was the other thing they said? The dome, brain. Oh, she got knowledge, and now I call it a scully because you wear your skull cap. I call it a scully. What a scully? It means you gonna suck it to the bone. That's the scully.
I ain't got time for all that. It's either head or not. Damn it, I ain't got time for that.
You gotta be.
She said, "Go back time."
Children know what head is.
Not the scully though. She gonna suck it to the bone.
But if I'm trying to like be discreet about it, I might come up with some clever words. With if it's just hey, look, come on, let me, you know.
I don't think you ever. First of all, as a woman, you never have to tell a man you about to do that. You just do it like Nike.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
it's
say you
telling them.
flirting, say you out and about and you flirting, and you say little stuff like
Yeah,
that.
What you doing? What you doing?
yeah. Nah, I don't do that.
Alan said he called it rocking the mic.
There you go.
I heard somebody say you were talking to my mic, and I got the microphone because we was in the studio.
Yeah, I heard about talking to the mic.
That ain't what they
Yeah, I heard
about.
that too.
I was late coming to get that. I was like, dang.
Yeah, or even rock your mic. Yeah, rock your mic, all that.
Mic. I'm like, well, with the microphone I'm talking into, but that ain't what they mean.
See, we just gotta get ahead of the shit and make up our own shit, and so that way we always ahead of them. We just start making up things.
Well, I still have young children, so I always hear all the new slang, and I gotta keep hip because if they get to talking slick, I'm gonna have to check them.
Yeah. But we need to get to it so where the older people like us can get it early. So like instead of like rock the mic, you can say rock the mic. But what do you have for women? Like maybe rock the Livia,
No.
No.
There was another terminology that I didn't know what meant. I still think it's stupid as hell.
Rock
and I started using it. I heard my son say it, and it's how sway. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that been going on.
Sway. I'm like,
they've been saying it, but that was something Kanye said. He was on there with Sway, and he was on the interview, and Kanye said that.
How Sway?
No, because Kanye was being an asshole, and Sway was trying to be, he was interviewing him, but Kanye was on his shit, and he's talking about how Sway, and Sway like, well, no, he's like, no, how Sway was like, everybody big Sway up for not slapping the shit out of Kanye, even though there was sometimes like Sway was about, just punch this nigga, but then here it is, years later, it was earlier this year or last year, Kanye said Sway was right. And that was a big thing. They had to play on the show. He said Sway was right because Sway was telling the truth. Like, nigga, make your own shit and run your own shit. Instead of talking about people power to be, you have enough power to make power for you to run your own shit. And so when all that shit was going last year, he was like, yeah, Sway was right. And they played it because I listen to Sway in the morning.
So why don't Sway say how, yay? How, yay?
Now, you don't ask Kanye nothing. You want all the wrong answers, ask Kanye. How to run your life, ask Kanye. How to take care of your woman, ask Kanye. Ask Kanye relationship, shit. You promise. I promise you'll run off the cliff by the evening.
I'm asking that question. If it wasn't for government assistance, there'd be more deadbeat women than it would be men. If it wasn't for government assistance, I'm gonna ask Kanye that and let him break it down.
Oh, he's gonna tell you his mother was an educator, so he don't understand what you're saying. And so she, never
his
got
mother
that.
Worked.
His mother's a professor, so that's the wrong person.
It's like saying, Alan said, it's like saying, how is that possible? How Sway? That's what that means.
How Sway?
Yeah.
Oh, so why is you always saying that to me? Everything he look at me, how Sway?
Trying to figure out what the heck you talking about.
Right.
Oh man, just like I found out BBW mean big bitch walking. He wasn't saying it for big beautiful woman. He was saying
that's not what that. I'm about to say that's not what that means.
Yeah, don't mean that.
Now somebody can use it in that term. I never heard in that term before. I thought it was big beautiful women. But if you got a problem with a bitch, yes, BBW, I see you, baby. I see you. You big bitch walking.
I kept walking up and down.
I thought it's called big beautiful. I thought it was big beautiful women.
Yeah.
So
but somebody was obviously mad at a big beautiful woman and called her something else at the restaurant. After they got the arguing at the front door. He opened the front door for her at Applebee's and said, BBW coming through. Big bitch walking. Fuck. And that was the end of their relationship, that thing.
My fullness. And that's what we got to do, whether we big or small, big men, big women, whatever. We got to embrace and love up on you. Say, I love me some Reese. But
look, let me tell you something. There are people out there for everybody. People need to stop acting. You know what I'm saying? I love those who love me.
That's
got
true.
1 foot, 1 arm, 2 or 3 teeth, but you love me. I love you. Because you know what?
Well, if you got 1 foot and 1 arm, I'm not going to tell you to stand up and give me a round of applause. I'm just not going to do that.
No, I'm going to put a bucket under your other foot so you can stand straight and talk to me. That's what I'm going to do. Put a bucket under your other foot, make you stand up and talk to me. But no, you got to love those who love you, man. I'm sick and tired of people always trying to go after people who don't love you. Everybody want what they don't, man. Fuck that. The best love is somebody that loves you. You can be with somebody for years. Look, you keep, and I heard it on the internet the other day, and I was like, you know what? I had to have a talk with my wife. I said, woman, I'm not chasing you no more. I've been chasing you for years. And the guy said, they always gonna do shit to make you keep chasing them just to piss you off and shit. I said, so I'm done. I'm sick of this. I'm done. So do whatever the hell you need to do. I'm out the door, with this shit. So she's like, what are you talking about? I said, no, I think I was chasing you when I met you. That's why we having all these problems. I
don't think you should have to chase a person. And they always say the man supposed to chase, man supposed to chase. I don't think you should have to chase somebody.
I just want somebody to find me, honey. And then I'm gonna talk
about
who
gonna keep running after somebody that's running away. If you keep running away, maybe you think you don't want me, so I'm not gonna chase you. I don't think you should have to chase a person.
I want somebody to chase me. I want them to chase me like Michael Jackson concert. I'm ready for it. I want them to cry, everything. I want them to dance. I want to pull their hair out. I want to do it all. I want it. I want all of it.
So you want somebody to chase you like I had to chase that rapist on that bike trail to get my due diligence? Like, wait a minute, you fondling all these other women. You gonna fondle me, goddamn it. You fondling everybody else. What's wrong with me?
Hey, be careful with that, Niecy, because I told you my old boss, he was the Arlington rapist.
No way.
And that's real talk. Look him up, Jude Love Chick. It's crazy his last name is Love Chick, but no shit. That is the dude's name. Jude, Jude, Jude Love Chick.
You lying to me.
On
Tell
everything. What is it? On Mamas, as a youngin' saying. Check him out. Look him up. Jude Love Chick. His name will pop up. He was I used to take him to the club with me sometime. The black women liked him. He's a white boy.
And then he had to go around raping people?
Sick in the head. His mama, no, he had a deep story though. His mother used to do shit to him. His father left, and his father left him with his crazy ass mama, knowing the woman crazy. His father was German and left him with this crazy ass bitch. And she used to lock him in the closet. He got molested, all type shit. So he became a man. Nigga had millions of dollars. Nigga was a millionaire. It was just that shit.
It's about getting control back. That's all. He was trying to get his power back because he could have had any woman, but he had to go take it. That's all it's about. It's about
right. I mean, me and him was cool. This nigga fired me. And then called me 2 weeks later to invite me to his nephew bachelor party. So that tell you the type dude. But it was cool because he knew sooner or later I was leaving. I couldn't work for him too much longer. I create my own clients, and just the way I move, I come from the streets all day for me. So my personality always says, yeah, this nigga ain't gonna be here that long. He want to do his own thing. And so I learned the trade. He did me well, but like I can't make a decision between my family and you. I gotta go do a job, but they called me, said my nephew's getting kicked out of school, who I adopted. I gotta go pick him up. Call the clients. I'll be there a little later. I'm gonna, this nigga called me, say I gotta make a decision. Go to the job, or either, I go take care of my nephew, but drop in my equipment on Monday. So I went and got my nephew. I finished the job, and then Monday I came in, dropped all my equipment. You never gonna make me decide between my family and work. Are you crazy? But after that, I mean, like I said, he called me 2 weeks later, like,
That's right.
Because we was cool, you know what I mean? So I said, it's your business, that's fine. Now I worked for 2 years later for myself, doing the same thing till I sold the business, did something else. But really, the housing market shit happened and everything kind of went down. But dude was a rapist, man. It fucked my head up because like we was cool after that shit, like for real. Come to find all our men calling us talking about he's work with me. Yeah, man, you heard about Jude? Nah, what happened? Look that shit up. Yep. This nigga up in jail for I don't know how many women he raped, and because we had apartment keys, when when we go do the job, but you still take it in. This nigga must have been making duplicates and shit. So be careful when motherfucker come in your apartment or something, you know what I mean, to do work. That's how he raped them women. Couple of Asians. Yeah, man. Drew Love chick. Look him up, man. Look him up.
So he must be strong. He must be strong then, because usually Asians can fight. So I'm like, these women, no martial arts, no fight. I mean, you said Asian women, right?
Yeah, but they don't know pistol art. So I'm sure he had a little gun.
Oh, he had a gun. Oh, he had a gun the whole time.
Pistol art?
Yeah, they don't know pistol art. Yeah. Can't dodge them bullets, you know what I mean?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can if you Bruce Leroy.
Let me tell you, I almost did it.
You was right outside, not in a close confinement of apartment. And
Okay. So he did have a gun. You say
he had a gun. He snuck up on him. He kind of,
Oh no! Oh
they
no!
sleep and they wake up, his ass dead. Like it fucked me up with him. I'm like, damn, Drew, nigga, he just got married. That's how he got found out. He told his wife, and
wow.
But then they got to beefing, and she wanted the kid, and the nigga had millions, so she told his little story. They had DNA evidence, all that shit. So got his ass.
Wait a minute, he was killing people?
No,
he could have locked her ass up because he knew.
DNA. When you have sex, when you rape these women, there's always some DNA left around.
Oh wow,
you know
that's deep.
Fingernails, you scratch them, you pull
fingernails. If he don't use a condom, they'll get the semen. Got to do a rape kit. They check for all that stuff. So they had his DNA. He was on the run for a while. They caught him in Florida. Yep, he was on the run for a while. I was shocked. Like, you don't know people. You don't know.
Do y'all think
That's
no, I ain't gonna put that out there. No.
Mm-mm.
What? Some comedian that you know?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Damn. No. It's that serious. We can't even. Niggas like, damn. Yeah, that's a black secret we can't give out, y'all. Sorry. That's certain things, like my father said, you gotta take to your grave with you. Yeah. Like me. Hey, Reese. That's like me when I have my first colonoscopy. You would never hear about it. The story that was never told. The story that would never be told. It's gonna be between me and that doctor for real.
Reese.
Yes.
Alan said, "Did you check your message?" Your message. Hey, NYC Playboy. He said, "Good morning." He said, "Did you check your damn messages?" He said she was about to dry snitch.
Oh.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Nah, Reese have a no snitching clause.
Y'all missed it. We had a good topic. It was about public assistance, and the question was: this is for Alan and NYC Playboy. The man got on here and said that if it wasn't for government assistance, there'll be a lot. It'll be more women than men deadbeats if it wasn't for government assistance. So
you know what though? Listen to that. I disagree. Now really listen to it. I disagree. Reason why I say this: women are naturally maternal. The instincts to take care of the kids regardless. You always have those, one or two glitches that become deadbeat mamas and all that. But most women, the instinct, statistically, you see it. Not just in this country, in other countries all over the world, women are like that, even in the animal kingdom. So for him to say that, this is put that in there because this is something that exists here. Other countries, it don't exist, and women still taking care of the kids. So that being said, I disagree.
That's right, because there's public assistance all over the world, government assistance, and for them to say that, because they
government assistance is not all over the world.
I mean,
it's not all over the world. It's here.
Something to say, because I was saying, what did we do before we had government assistance? The woman
took care of the kids.
We took care of the children.
Exactly.
Before the government decided, let me help you a little bit. And the only reason why the government stepped in to help is they have control over that woman's household.
Yep.
That's all. The only reason the government came in to have control over that woman and that man. Because like you said, men and women both still can get assistance. It's to help those indigent families. Because they know it takes more than one income to make it.
See, Teddy Roosevelt was it Teddy? Which one was first, Teddy or Franklin? Yeah.
Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy.
All right. He's the one that had what's the shit called, man?
Betty Ford Clinic?
No, that's President Ford's wife. He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was Teddy.
All right, that's Teddy. All right, he's the one that started up the Social Security and the whole welfare talk. And then I think the person that finally pushed that through was who was that? It might have been him. It might have been him, but the whole premise was to help because the depression was there. But the thing is,
wasn't for black folk.
No, it was not. But it helped. It wasn't for us. It was not for us. It was for them. But it would say, look, you can't. Their men, they know you go out there and get a job. He will get a job eventually or whatever because the opportunity. For us, it was to help break us apart. So y'all can get it too, but their strength is their family. And so you can break their family up. It's a, you know what I mean? It's a win-win.
Right. That's right.
The white boy gonna go get that job and he'll come back, circle back around and get his kid. If he's a piece of shit, he's just gonna keep on by his business. But a lot of us, we're trying to keep the family together and
they trying to tear it apart.
You're gonna put a lot of us young black men back in the day, especially in the 80s and 90s, in the situation to where it was a trick bag. So we couldn't, get work later on and become real citizens of our community. So you threw drugs and shit in there. That was a trick bag. You know what I'm saying? It's like throwing candy from the kids, babies and shit. I don't got to ask for candy. I can actually just grab my own. You dig what I'm saying? There's no guidelines to this. And that's what happened with the whole crack epidemic and all that. And so a lot of fathers got locked up. People couldn't go home. You know what I mean? Like, it got fucked up. You got women on crack, and then now they're using the public assistance to feed the crack, not the babies. I mean, they put us in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just on us to see our way out of it and just, like say, stay woke, and don't listen to them trying to weapon and demonize the word woke. Woke is our term. I was talking to a young black kid the other day. He was like, that's our shit? I thought that was their shit. I said, nah, bro. That was a term that was created by some young black educated people that was, that used the term and it was exposed to us and we use it because it's our shit. When we say woke, we are learning about ourselves and about our environment and what's happening to us, shit to explain to us why we're in the situation we in and why we go through the things we do. So we are woke. We've been asleep. You know what I'm saying? We've been asleep for a long time and say, oh, just go to work or just try to do this, or you can't do this and you can't do that. And we just fall into all these little boxes and we stay there as a people and don't understand. We don't move unless we all get together. We are tribal people. Black people do well when we all move together. Whenever you're trying to do any event, get with a bunch of other promoters, get with a bunch of other hosts. Do that. When we try to do shit alone, shit is like, you know what I'm saying? Because that don't work for us. We move as a tribe and they understood. These people have studied us. You dig what I'm saying? From our shopping habits to eating habits, everything, they study us.
So, Cal,
yeah.
I got something I want you to support. Kiani's already on board. Louisa on board on September the 30th.
Oh, I'm about to say, what I'm on board with?
You love go-go music, right? I am a queen in go-go movement. It's going to be at the Five Sisters Lounge in Lower Maryland. Come through, support us, support the movement, support the women in go-go, because guess who's going to be the MC for I Am a Queen in Go-Go movement?
Okay, September 30th. What day is that?
September, it's a Saturday on September the 30th from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. We can hit up the spot. Hit it up, and then you pass the cars out, and then we go to the next spot. We can keep the party rolling that night. We want everybody, not just the women, but we want the men to support the women. See, women were always in go-go scene in the back, whether you were writing for somebody, dancing or singing or whatever, but we just never got our props. So now we standing up, so we are.
I remember Pleasure. Nah, women get their props. Shout out to Pleasure, Belladonna, Juicy and Sunshine, the great dancers from Northeast. Shit.
Knock It Down Queens from Virginia. It was a lot of other bands, but there's a lot of bands now. So we want to tell young ladies now, you ain't got to pick up a knife or a gun. Leave the crack alone. Pick up a microphone or a tambourine. And my cowbell. I used to love to see Pratt play that cowbell. Come on. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
This is stupid shit. Hey.
You don't know nothing about the hee-haw. Let Boo do the hee-haw.
Hey, I used to do the hee-haw. And I was funky break dance champ with Northeast. Rumble champ. There you go. I used to do that though. What's the dude?
Northeast Groovers come out. Alan will know. My cousin Alan right there. That's on. He on right now.
Look, yeah, we were talking about this right the other day, right? Northeast Groovers, yeah.
Who was out first, Northeast Groovers or Backyard? Because I used to,
you asking me or you asking your cousin?
No, I was telling Alan. I was asking Alan that so he could put up there. Because me and Backyard got roots. Now, I know Backyard played at the Safari Club before Groovers got there.
But Groovers was out first. I'm trying to tell you. First time I seen Groovers was like maybe 90, maybe either 89, 90, something like that. I know back I say 92. Like 92.
Was it Backyard?
Like 92, 93.
Yes.
Do you know when Groovers first came out? Backyard, but I knew Backyard. Alan said Backyard came first, but I knew of Groovers when they was
it was a whole different band. Northeast Groovers with Chris Huggy and all them. It wasn't them. It wasn't them. It was some other cats that had the name Northeast.
Brian from the group Farside. We grew up with them. Alan, am I lying? The rap group Farside. She keep on passing me by.
Didn't they?
Noah Bryan and all them.
Didn't they go to Howard?
You thinking of Borge American? They went to
Howard.
No.
I'm talking about on Farside. We had a group that came out, but they did like one song. Or the Farside from Oakland.
Farside from around here. Well, we grew up.
Well, yeah, that's the group then. That's the group. Yeah, I remember that. She keeps on passing me by. Yeah, but he was in Backyard or something?
What Alan say, Weezy? What Alan say? Can you see what
he said? Hold on, yeah, he said, You Lying Groovers came out after Backyard. It was Dre before Chris. Molly said, let's get them on the show, and he said, no, love it was question mark asylum.
Yeah, that would be good. Let me contact the boys.
There it is. Question mark asylum. There you go. Question mark asylum. And so I'm just saying though, this is something you got to get them on because like I'm just trying to remember the timeline. Because I know Backyard used to open up for Northeast. I know that for a fact. Backyard used to open up for Northeast. At the Lapina, at the
Was it because it was hot on that particular show? Because I was there with Backyard. I was in the basement with Backyard, with Cooper and Chucky and all of them because I grew with them folks.
Right. I mean, look, you all right. So all right, let me say this. All right, you was there the origins of all of them, right? So I came in as a fan, as opposed to a friend, and you know so what time it was. I'm sitting as a fan and seeing them on the scene at the same time or whatever, how it was. So maybe I need to say it that way. From what I noticed and what I saw, it looked like
from the first time that you saw.
Pardon me?
I said from the first time when you saw.
Yeah, when Northeast used to come up Curl. Because the last go-go to ever have Archbishop Curl was I think it was Northeast Groovers and some other band or whatever. That was the last time. And that wasn't Chris and them. That was not Chris and them.
Kilimanjaro. Backyard used to open up for Chuck at Kilimanjaro. I'm a little bit older than you. So
Yeah,
a
see.
few years ahead,
Right.
back then with Howard and stuff.
You
Well, you're
only got
right.
me. You only
Backyard
got me
came
by
out first.
Reese.
Allison, Groover's first show was Fairmont Heights Day in '92.
Was you there, Booba Cow, 1992, Fairmont Heights Day?
1992, I had seen Northeast at Curl, and that wasn't what Hugs and them. That was not with them. There was another band called Northeast. There was whole different people, because the next time I would see Northeast would be in maybe the same 92 at Racket and Fitness Center out there off of Branch Avenue by Crystal Skates. That was the next time I would see them, and it was like a whole new band, and that's when they had Juicy and Sunshine. The old band did not have the dancers. So I'm saying, maybe there was two Northeast and they had to get it. Maybe they all wrecked one day and decided who won, because the other Northeast, they look younger. But like I said, right. So when Chucky Thompson and all them back then. So like I said, the origins. I'm saying as a fan, and you gotta think back then, how old was I? In 92, I was like 15.
He said they wasn't Northeast. Look, you hear what Alice said?
They weren't Northeast.
I appreciate you with that. It made me feel extra old now.
He was there with that band. I was there with Backyard, and they used to steal my car to go load the Cougars up and all that stuff. What did he say? He said they wasn't.
Reese, you said load the who up?
Load my car up.
Well, who? Some Cougars?
The Cougars and stuff, the instrument and stuff.
The Congos.
Cougars?
Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Congos.
The Congos.
In 92, I was 8.
She said the Cougars. I said the Cougars. They was
the Cougars. The Cougars.
There was human trafficking back then.
Y'all leave me alone. I think Congos. The Congos.
No, old ladies and shit. Come on, Cougars. Get your asses in.
The Cougars.
The Congos working to the show. With the old.
But listen, Booba, they wasn't Northeast Groovers. They was Physical Groove at first. So, did you know that, Booba?
Nah, see what I'm saying? So when I caught them like in 91, fall of 91, somewhere around there, or right in the spring of 92. We had our little end of the year little go-go thing they had at Curl back then.
You hear what Phil say? Phil say he would go see Backyard with Mass Extinction. Oh man.
Well, who?
Mass Extinction. They was good too. They was out of Maryland.
Oh, okay.
They was
what year was that? What year was that, Phil? What year was that, Phil?
You probably saying 91. Because my son was, let me tell you what, I don't know but we was in the same little production company. We did a showcase in 1991 at the Calabash. Backyard was in the showcase.
Calabash.
DC Scorpio was hosting.
See, that's my man right there. I did a video with him.
From New York came down, and I was in that show. That's back when I used to rap. Nobody believed me that I was a rapper, but the people that know me. That's how I was always a rapper. I was up there with Junkyard. I was up there at the club. Let me get on the mic.
Go ahead.
Me and Michelle, they used to be battling, doing that little thing. It was a time. It was a time. I used to cut up too.
I love to see. Hey, you gotta bring me some pictures one day.
Look,
I'll post some pictures.
He said a lot of stuff, Weezy. I can't see it.
Well, I'm trying to read it, but y'all talking, so I ain't want to stop y'all.
I'm sorry.
Alan said, those my friends, Physical Groovers turned into Northeast Groovers when Kari left Physical Groovers and created in Northeast. They practiced in Jam and Jeff's basement starting in 91 and premiered in 92 at Fairmont Heights Day. Tommy Broadwater let Northeast play before Huckabuck. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Phil said that was like 88, 89. Alan said my band used to open up for Northeast and Backyard and Junkyard. Molly said we need all new bands and music. Go still playing them same songs.
Yeah. Well, we do need.
Hey.
Band. There's a lot of new bands, and y'all come to September the 30th and support the girl band, Lori's band, SOS band, High Candy Crane, Spice's band, Live Wire. These are new bands with new songs, new music. Molly, I sent you some. Do you got any of that I sent on the?
Damn, Reese, you plugged in like shit, ain't you, Reese? All the little young go, man. You got a lot of little young niggas calling you. I know that.
but I keep it quiet though, Booba Cow.
I can dig it.
My son, it was a life before I had him. I was a total different creature.
I can tell, Reese. You look fun.
Can you say that? It was a past life.
I can say that. I can actually say that. Of all people, I can say that. Trust me, I can say that. So yeah.
I had a past life, baby.
But nah, hell yeah though. But I feel you. I went to see T.O.B. like a month or two ago. Cause I saw some on DMV.
Alan said May still play the same song. Yeah, they do, but those songs are good. He also said, yeah, because we was moving back then. Mm-hmm. It's called.
But I agree with that too, though. Like sometimes they need to ask for a new song. I can't be paying $60 and I know your whole playlist, and I just seen, you know what I mean, like
it's
over and over, like
experience. Okay.
But how many times we gonna experience this?
Because it costs more. Like back in the day, $10 used to be $10 getting a go-go.
Shout out the backyard too, man. Fuck
that maybe 20.
Man, no.
After the pandemic, these are post-pandemic prices.
Yeah, man. Everybody going up. Why? There's no reason. But I guess the reason is because everybody going up. And if that makes sense to you, shoot yourself.
You got to Phil. You got to show. Why you always have the shows the same day? I got to do something else, Phil. I want to get on the show too. Phil always doing the show same day I do show. I want to do the show too, Phil. Why you got to be doing this shit? You see what Phil gonna get up on the same day I'm doing my show, Weezy.
Yeah, he said.
Phil got a show at 5
He
Sisters.
said he had 5 Sisters on September 3rd. Alex said he played for Northwest, U Guns, Rated R, and Young Groovers.
Was it Northwest Youngins?
Was that the I meant to say Young.
Was it Northwest Youngins? When are you Northwest Youngins or something like that?
Yeah, I see you. I meant to say Young.
That's just like saying their backyard used to be front yard.
Right.
She don't wear Wu-Tang on a nigga. She don't wear Wu-Tang to you guys. The Northwest you guys.
And he said they do new music, but they do old classics too. If you go and see Beyonce, she's gonna do old new music. That's true. He said
but you know what? That's why I like Black Alley. Like Black Alley, they'll always bring something new. You know what I mean? Vibe do the same thing. You know, they add new. You gotta add new stuff, man. Like you gotta. I don't care. It's like comedy. You can have your same set, but add some new material to it. You know, switch it up a little bit. Don't. You know what I mean? Just the same drive. And then like I'm paying $60 to get in.
Who is MMS, y'all? Molly said he played keyboards for MMS. He played
keyboard for MMS.
Who's that?
Isn't that like a messenger thing?
What's that, Molly?
He played keyboards. What group is that? What Phil said? I'm lost. The
Morning Max Show. I know that's right, Molly.
Look, don't start it because I'd be glad to get on the microphone and rap like I used to do back in the day.
I have me a clue though, because I said, isn't that like an internet thing or something? Oh, yeah.
Kiani, we gonna get a group together, Kiani.
Okay, we can do that.
Kiani could be the sexy talker. You know how they always had that good sexy talk?
No, he'll be the big G. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, y'all.
What you want to do, Bubakar? You want to be a hype man?
I'm not. I'm going to be like how Hook was, except I'm not going to prison. So I'll be around. We just like, shout out to Hook, my nigga.
Look, and I'm going to be the female in the group to sing the ad-lib part. And then stuff and Weezy, you could be the
hello from the other side.
I can be what?
And
I really multiply.
Yeah, I play the tambourines now. I play them tambourines.
Oh, you play tambourine?
I'ma sing.
I'll be doing that. Come on, man. You be up there. Come on.
You know, y'all know we got to rehearse our steps like how jump y'all
said
do,
he'll
right?
play congos.
Okay. Okay, Kiani, what you going to do? You want to be like Big Genghis up there and talk with that voice?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Say,
our first song too. Exactly. That'd be our first song. You put them on the one. What we gonna do? How we gonna do it? Just like that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Man, Lisa.
Exactly.
We coming, baby. We coming. I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all are so
the
crazy.
best, baby. We coming. We coming. I'm telling you. We're doing garages. Hey. Don't matter where it is, we gonna perform. We're doing garages, yard sales,
basements, it don't matter.
Who was
lemonade
that?
stands, lemonade stands for all you little ladies out there with your markets out there. You want to get your market up, you can hire as a band. We charge only 20 drinks.
Was that recently? Was it Backyard that did Off the Porch?
Yeah. That was like that.
Tight.
That was
really
like
cool.
that. That was. I love that. I love the shit out of that because it gives us, like, now we really get into the art. You know what I'm saying? That was different. That's some shit they do like out Philly or something. And I appreciate it. Now we can own some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like DC got so much shit going on. Like, we need to just be born in go-go and mumbo sauce. You know what I'm saying? And that was go-go, but it was art the way they did it on that porch. This the whole production. I fucked with it. I was like, damn, nigga, you never thought somebody could take their drum set on the porch and go like that. You know what I'm saying? And
look, Booba.
They did. I applaud that shit. That was like that.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it was like that.
All the women, Miss Kim, everybody gonna be out there support all the women. That you know, women are gonna go support us. All y'all men come out there, Kiani, and don't just come out there watching the girls shake their booty. Come out there and support for real.
What's
the purpose then?
I always support.
Support y'all love me.
Hey, but I'm gonna keep it real though. That is part of the culture now. You don't have no booty shaking. You might have a little crowd. That's part of the culture. That's part of the culture. So all the booty shakers need to show up and do your job, because without you, this will never be nothing. It's nothing without you, booty shakers. Booty shakers, you make this go around. Like, the whole culture is shaped around your ass. Understand this. It's for your ass, by your ass, that made our asses. So thank you, all the booty shakers, because Reese once was a booty shaker and she's a pioneer.
Okay.
Reese is a pioneer booty shaker. I know you shook some booty too, girlfriend. So you know,
yes, I did. We worked the walls.
you know, you guys were pioneers. Y'all should, you know, get, you know, salutes and like plaques, you know, like the Star of Booty Shaking award on like one of these, maybe like Martin Luther King Boulevard somewhere. You know, just like booty stars and shit. Like, put your butt print in and just like with a star. This is Richie. Exactly. She was the first one to shake her ass to that song, and you get a placard for that shit.
I was doing my hee-haw, my tail off, and doing a pleasure.
Hey, you was doing a hee-haw?
They would clear the floor for me and Al.
You did the hee-haw?
Soldiers from Golden Rule. We be at the, they be like, look at Adam Reese, look at Adam Reese. We cut up. Bugs be like, Reese, get off the stage. Bugs used to fuss at us all the time. They would watch us cut up. See, but back then, Booba Cow, let me tell you a secret. I used to be able to do the running man, pop down and pop back up like the James Brown split. I used to be able to do all that kind of stuff. And then
I can dig it. Me too.
You know, and it was wild. It was wild.
Alan said, give me that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what he said. I'm talking to my nephew.
Yeah,
that's not. I'm talking to my nephew.
Nothing, just give it here. Don't hold back. Just give it here. Hey, me too. Hey, niggas like that would not survive today. Songs like that nigga would have been canceled like shit. Remember that? Give it here. Don't say nothing. Just give it here. Don't hold back. Just give it here.
Text was talking about rape.
Hell yeah, man. That was rape. That was rape. Just give it here. Don't say.
Her up. There was a lot of pedophilia, like that song I was telling you to do by Michael Benny Beniza. If I could fly, I pick you up. This old man picking up this 16-year-old girl. That song that by Benny Medina. Look it up. Everybody, every man back in the 80s heard that song.
Okay, but you see, here's the deal. Back then, like before they had all these things, these people, this is sort of a norm. I'm happy we have matured and we know better. But back then, this was part of their culture. And so you cannot continue to go back then and say you a pedophile because it is part of your culture. You don't know better.
This was in '86, Benny Medina singing that song about if I could fly, I would pick you up and take you into the night. She's just 16 years old. Leave her alone. They say that song.
Yes.
He showed up. He showed old ass.
That tells me I don't listen to no lyrics. I love that song. Shit.
He looking through the window. He looking through the window in the video. Got the girl to climb out the window. The father answered the door. His old bald-headed, hairline receding man.
Oh shit! So this was about pedophilia.
Listen to the words and watch that video. I was like, dang.
That's fucked up. But check this out though. Like I said, that was part of the culture until shit the 2000s when like all the Me Too shits are coming up and people like, hold up, wait a minute, that ain't right, you know. And it's just because more people got educated about shit, you know what I mean? And just so like once again, you know, this shit goes back in time. All these motherfuckers to the motherland, to Europe, to everywhere. This even American culture, the black culture, the white culture, this has been part of the culture until we changed it now. I give it because we are more progressive, which is good. Because I got daughters. I see a nigga look my age come my door. My nigga, this be the last address you gonna visit. You know what I'm saying? So real talk. I get it. But you can't blame them for back then.
Alan, did you say you did the logo for I Am the Queen of Go-Go movement?
Yeah, he said he did the logo. He also said that's the only way he would ever come back to live in the DMV if he can be in the band. He said it was called Tiny Desk. You can be in my band, cuz Rare Essence did Tiny Desk with Jill Scott. I did not know that. He said that's dope, cuz I seen that and was like, hell yeah, cuz he talking about you being the host. Yeah, he said he was a dancing fool back then, and he did 14 talent shows. Bands used to dance at barbershops, marching bands, best times of his life. And he said people got sensitive. They started giving out participation awards, and the world was fucked.
Yeah, it was just everybody get ones that participated because they didn't want the ones that wasn't doing nothing to feel bad. But you ain't do nothing. Work harder. When did we start saying, oh, you tried, but almost doesn't count? You either win or you lose. And if you lose, just try harder next time. Keep trying to be the winner. That's what I'm talking about. But we're going to get on out of here. I want to thank my guests for tuning in today. Thank you, Louisa Blue Phoenix. Always a beautiful pleasure. Thank you, Keone. Always the pleasure with your sexy voice self. You know what? He going to mess around and be my new boo. Just on the phone. I'm just gonna be like, I just want him to tell me good morning and good night. That's all. Get my day started right. Just say good morning, Reese, and at night just call me and say go to bed, Reese. I just like they got that sexy pillow talk voice.
Alan said, "Love you all. Enjoy your day." Next Saturday before we leave.
Next Saturday.
Yes, we are doing. Go ahead.
You know, you make it now. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We are doing the end of summer rooftop event at 55 M Street Northeast from 7 to 11:30. Tickets are $15, and if you can't pay until you get to the door, it's $20. But it's going to be amazing. We're going to do a giveaway. We're just gonna do a bunch of different things. It's food, entertainment. We got a bar going on. We're gonna have all these people up here: Jet Rally, Elsky Stacks, Big O, and Tokyo Crow gonna be there. We got DJ Q Hill. It's gonna be a great time next Saturday. So if you can't come out, come on out.
That's a Sunday?
No, Saturday.
Okay.
Next Saturday.
On a rooftop. Don't throw nobody off the roof, booba.
He can't.
Nah, I don't do no parties no more. Hey, so Reese, I got something coming up. In 2 weeks on the 5th.
November the 5th? I mean, no,
yeah.
That's October.
October the 5th. Be at Illusions. No, not Illusions. Visions Lounge on H Street. And we're having an open mic. We're starting an open mic there. We're gonna do a showcase. Matter of fact, this is how it's going down. Actually, it's gonna be football and comedy night. So starting off at 8 o'clock, we're gonna have happy hour throughout the whole night. And it's gonna be comedy at 10 o'clock. It's a late mic. So 10 about like 12:30. We're gonna be rocking. No, Thursday.
A Thursday at 10 o'clock mic on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday is still reserved for Laughs and Lord. They're still doing construction, so I gotta stay busy. And I was offered a great opportunity because Miss Sin, she does the Lord, but she's been having issues over there. So, and that's on Wednesday. So I said, there's a lot of traffic down there. So I said, I'll take Thursday. You know what I mean? And I'll still try to, partner was with doing something anyway, but she moved, and so I know it's difficult on her coming over there.
Yeah,
but it's a great opportunity for me because I noticed like there ain't too many late mics, and especially like certain nights ain't too much out there. You got Tacoma early, and everything mostly closes at 10, unless you can do like shit. Where? Nowhere really late.
Look, 7-Eleven and Legs are still open. Not my
That's
legs.
That's after midnight.
Not my legs, Weezy. Now Weezy looked at me like, not my legs. Not me. Not me.
She thought you was advertising.
Then I will open my mouth, not my legs. Okay? See the smile?
You know what?
No, not like that. Not like that. On the microphone. On the mic. I mean, I just thought about what I said when I said open my mouth. Lord have mercy. No. No. Boo-boo, why ain't you? That's not what I meant. I meant on the microphone. When I said I open my mouth.
You better be specific. You better be very specific because people.
Oh, girl, I had to double that. I was like, wait a minute. Because I said my smile. I said be on the mic. The microphone. The real.
Well, you do look like you do a great hot dog commercial, though.
You know what?
What is wrong with you?
Can you hear that? Turn it up. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I know that's right, Molly. Molly said, y'all keep up the great work and work on doing something together in the near future so we all can get money together. Alan said, just be quiet, cuz you just mentioned all types of dicks in your mouth. I got you on the ticket, Alan.
Kiani, help me, Kiani. Kiani, where my boo go?
You said exactly.
He gotta help me. We all trying
to. He got to. When somebody in the bathroom, that's what you do. You black it out. He get head, but he put himself on mute. So he's talking right now, but he's like, I can't really. Man, I don't want to say much, but Reese, you know I'm here with you.
Like I just love his. He all calm.
Oh man, that's my man. We got the man. We're gonna do that first song.
Who lying, Alan? Hold on. Who lying, Alan? What you talking about?
Molly and Kiani are some of the most calmest talking people that I ever. Kiani get a little revved up. Molly can get revved up too, but for the most part, they just like, the building on fire. But I told them go out front.
That's that psychiatrist and your doctor mode. You know what I'm saying? You'll be fine. Don't worry. You only have 3 months to live, but you'll make the best of it. I'm sure you will.
We all cool with it. I'm like, man, they can give you some bad news in a calm way. I didn't want to tell you this, but the car ran over your dog, and it's okay. You know, we gonna put him in the grave, and you know.
Look,
like
I got a shovel in the back. We're gonna handle this. Don't you worry, Reese. I'm just gonna take care of that for you. No problem.
You sound like Genghis right there.
No, Genghis. Nah, look here, Slim. It's just Genghis go deep. He's you gotta reach the inner esophagus.
You know this.
I tried to do Genghis. My throat's sore for 2 weeks.
We gotta go. We do gotta go. We're way over time. No wonder Kiani done fade to black. But look.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. This all the Big G. I'm doing it big with Big Reese on here, and you know the whole squad, my man Kiani, Big Reese. You know what's my? I'm trying to read yours, but
your King's voice for the 23rd.
what you say? Hold up. Hook me up. It's a
But then the 30th, y'all come out and support that push. Now on the 29th, I'll be at DuPont Circle at Tokyo Pearl. That's a little upscale. Y'all dressed up. Come out with me. I'll be performing that night. I had to give out that flyer.
I got you, Big Reese. I got you. I'll be out there. We all going party. You know how we do it uptown, baby. Your boy Booba Cal. I gotta change this out.
Come on, Al, Booba Cal. So we're going to celebrate all the whole month for October because that's Molly's month.
Yeah, hey, tonight you can catch me at Moonlight at 7:30, and then I'll be out Sean Savoy Jam Nottingham's.
You going to Nottingham tonight?
Yeah.
You should come and get me. So I go out there to Nottingham.
I'm gonna get a comedy bus and pick up comedy. That's, you know what? I might start doing that though. That is the idea. See, this is how the country was built. I'm gonna have a carpooling comedy bus.
That's a good idea. I'll pay to get on.
Hell yeah.
I got no problem.
I gotta start all the way out there, Waldorf with D Sharp and them, and then work my way down to you, and then come up.
Well, how you gonna hit DC? Get Erky Burt? Come up around? What you gonna do?
Yeah, I can wrap them around, or either I can just start certain people's drop-offs early. You know what I mean?
That's what I say. You can have a pickup spot. People can meet you there instead of you trying to go to every place.
Yep. Meet me at a certain place. Pick up the comedy bus.
The comedy club, that ain't bad, Booba.
Yeah, comedy carpool.
Literally.
And then you know what? Recording that shit with all these damn comedians and that shit, talking shit.
We can do the comedy cab series.
That's a fucking idea. Hey, that's what's up though. What's that? Oh, that's your book. Yeah, Blue. Read the book, y'all. Read the book. Reading is fundamental. Real talk. Reading is fundamental.
But it talks about a lot of the club singing and stuff. And a lot of stuff people were doing.
Or the behind the scenes shit.
The real shit.
The real shit. I can dig it.
But y'all ain't gonna know who characters this is fictionally written. Put it like that. Based on true stuff. Hey,
you know what? You should start shooting excerpts, like little scenes, and you can make a series.
But that's what Molly gonna shoot my movie.
That's what I'm saying. You can make it a movie, or you can make it a series. And I guarantee. Hold on, I'm selling some good knowledge over here. Somebody record this and put me on TikTok. No bullshit. Like real talk. You can do that, and instead of just shooting a movie, you can make that shit a series, and you funny as shit. So, like, it can be extra funny. Like, you know, even some of the outfits you put on trying to make it like you know what I mean? And this is what happened that night. And so I be in there playing like somebody, you know. Oh, you had different people playing people. You know what I'm saying? And he was in there that night.
Yeah, of course.
Like that night, your cousin got you into the Calorama, have everybody think you was Miss Melody or Queen Latifah.
Yes, Kilimanjaro on the African side.
That would have been funny as shit. And like all this shit, he was buying y'all bottles and shit. By the end of the night, your hat fall off and you start running or something.
Thought I was Miss Melody.
But I'm saying like you can add, and then you can make it extra funny because you can exaggerate some shit in there just to make it extra funny. Like I say, at the end,
stories I wouldn't believe.
I
Real
believe
stories
it.
from all the go-go legends and everything, from Chuck to the Hucklebucks. I got some stories.
But
well, I'm gonna tell y'all, great day. I gotta get off here. Have a most amazing weekend, y'all.
yeah, I gotta go to work at 2 o'clock,
Friday.
so myself I get out of here.
We love y'all. And
All
Molly
right.
played the outro song like 5 times.
Right.
Where's the outro song?
Video, Molly. Well,
You'll
no,
miss
show
it.
the collage of the music.
Oh, okay. It's not ski. It's not that one. Ski.